All right, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a
Monday edition. A morning ago, read about Dora, Bell over Granite, and Hooker Roofing.
good job. All right, Drew's up. Been up since about 4:45. Somebody didn't get his medicine last night. Popped out of his port. So Drew gets a neuromed, which makes him pretty wired. So we have to give him a medicine to knock him out at night. And it's basically in 2 doses. He gets one around like 9:30, and then we give him the second dose around 1:30 a.m. So like we have to set an alarm every day, wake up to give him a med through his port at 1:30 in the morning. And Erica gave it last night, and I guess he had coiled the extension, and so it didn't push through to his belly. It pushed and like shot out into his bed, so he didn't get his 1:30 med, which meant by 4:30 he was like, "Sup, y'all? Let's go! It's Monday, peeps. Saints won yesterday. Who dat? Let's roll." He said those exact things. So Daddy's gonna rock a lot of coffee today. Woo, boy. All right. Good morning, y'all. Hope you're having a great start to your Monday. Saints win. I was fired up at the request of many of you. Did a Facebook Live yesterday, or a YouTube Live yesterday, actually, after the game. If you missed that, I would highly recommend you check it out here on the Matt Scone YouTube channel. Locked on LSU coming up later today, AFR at 3. So, really great weekend, man. Great weekend of football. Hope you all enjoyed it as well. Let's say some good mornings. Let me know what y'all think. Saints were awesome. How about Juwan Johnson with a couple of touchdown receptions? How about the defense? Story of the day, allowing just 3 points to Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Paulson Adebo gets a pick. Marcus Williams gets a pick playing deep center. Great stop right there at the end where it looked like Green Bay was going to punch in a garbage time touchdown, and the Saints forced a fumble. I thought the defense was just outstanding, man. So as much as we worried about, I worried about the run defense and how that would look with so much turnover in that front seven. They were awesome. Okay, got it. You gonna host right now? You gonna say hi to everybody? Whoops. Who's that?
Drew.
Drew. No. Don't do that, please. Thank you. Drew was trying to cancel Facebook is what he was trying to do there. Oh, now he knows this is the game. No, buddy, we don't hit that button. Listen, we don't hit that button. Thank you.
We're going, not for that show.
After Dad's show, we'll get dressed.
We're going.
And we'll go to see
Man
Brumman. We're going to cardiology today. So after Dad's show, we're going to go see Man Brumman. So great win for the Saints, man. Of course, somebody here did pick the Saints to win. Who was that? Was it you, Drew?
Drew.
It was Daddy. Still didn't expect the run defense to be what it was. They were fantastic. Green Bay ran the ball, ran just 52 plays for 229 total yards. Rodgers threw for 180, or the Green Bay as a team threw for 186. They ran it for just 43 yards. The Saints ran for 171 yards. Just magnificent, man. What are you doing yard sailing this show? You're like Terry on Fridays. Did Ryan come to your house yesterday? Did Ryan come to Drew's house yesterday? Oh, Lord. Okay. Great game, man, by the Saints.
Stop. No.
What are you doing, crazy? Okay. All right, let's say some good mornings. Jeff McKithen, Jonathan Martin, Brian Wynn, Kelly Presley, good morning. Tommy Vienendahl, best after-game show yesterday. Thank you, Tommy. I enjoyed it. I was feeling good. Blaine Smith, Holyfield, and Ortiz should never box again. I saw Evander got knocked. He's almost 60 years old. And Tito's got a glass jaw now, man. It's just over. Nice. Man. The hell out of here, bro. People spamming my thing on Facebook. Daniel Cass. Dan, what's up, Dan Matthews? Good morning. Bo Brown. What's up, Matt? Great win for Oregon. But the Razorbacks win. Nice. How about, I had Texas in that game, man. I had Texas not only winning, but covering. What a win for Sam Pittman and the Hogs. Best win for them in, since Bobby Petrino. Maybe since the 2015 win at LSU. What a win. That was a great win for them. Brian Wynn, Bengals and former Tigers look good. Yep. How about that? Oh, by the way, Jamar Chase still remembers how to play football. He goes over 100 yards receiving in his first NFL game. Megan, Elise, Higginbotham, Whoa, Drew, Kill. Yeah. Chris Maggio, what's up? Brian and Andy Penton from Twin Falls, Idaho. Who dat? What were the odds of Saints were going to let Rodgers... Not let Rodgers throw a TD. You see the spread for LSU. Vegas got a 20-point favorite. Over the Chippewas, good. I hope it's a breeze Saturday in Tiger Stadium. Should be. Hope it is. Brian Wynn, what's up, y'all? Love Drew's the hype, man. Brennan Kluka, what's up? Chuck Sanchez, what's up, Chuck? Get it? Up, Chuck? Where are we? Let's see. Kerry Hughes in Nashville for work. Upgraded me to a Volkswagen Atlas. Love the way the car drives. Send me your contact at the VW on airline when I get a chance. I actually have been looking for a new car. I will do that, Kerry Hughes. So that's South Point Volkswagen. I do drive an Atlas. Erica drives an Atlas as well. It's a great car. It is. It's a family SUV. Drives really smooth. Tons of space. Good gas miles also. Thank you. What are you doing? Huh, crazy? Hey, you want to come say hi to Dad's show? Come see. Come here. Come here.
Not for that show.
After Dad's show, we're going to get dressed.
Go see.
And go see?
Man
Brummond, yes. Man, that is Dr. Michael Brummond. So Drew's pediatrician is Dr. Tracy Brummond. So that's Dr. B. Drew's cardiologist is Dr. Michael Brummond. So that's Man Brummond. Yeah, I know. Kerry Hughes, Saints going to win the division. You called it. Yeah, I was a little goaded into it, but I did. Hey, man, put everybody on notice, bruh. Put everybody on notice yesterday. Trivia Carter, what's up? How do you see the current value of Gamecoin? Gamecoin is pumping. It's incredible what's happening right now, but that's crypto. You know, if you do know the crypto... He just walked out and closed the door. If you understand the crypto markets in the 4-year Bitcoin halving cycle, we're at the end of a bull run. So I think this will be fascinating. Thank you, Drew. This will be fascinating to see if when Bitcoin goes into its bear market, if it takes the rest of the crypto markets with it, or if something like Gamecoin with so much momentum continues to pump, or we wait for the next cycle, which could happen. But boy, both short and long term, people are FOMOing. Okay, listen. We're not going to do that, okay? Like we don't. This is not a twist tie. Jesus. I just can't let you have that anymore. Just got to put it down your onesie. There you go. Nope, you don't get to twist it anymore. Now you're not even gonna walk. Okay. Pat Huseman, Brian Ashcraft, Aaron Jones, 5 for 9 yards is nuts. Saints run defense, but even with Malcolm Roach and 70. Oh God, I'm blanking. 70. Christian Ringo. That's crazy. Malcolm Roach and Christian Ringo were your starting defensive tackles, and you allowed less than 50 rushing yards to Green Bay. Incredible. Bubba Tatum, what's up? Y'all got me. I am Red Hat guy. Jesse Brown, morning, Matt. Who dat? Sean Payton's best coach in the NFL. Are the Packers really that bad? No, Jesse, the Packers aren't really that bad. But the Saints are still a good football team. How about Jameis Winston, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions? Incredible, man. Who could have possibly seen that coming with Jameis Winston? Oh, me. Glenn Laurie, morning, Matt. Game balls, the offensive defensive line. Great point, Glenn. Another thing we haven't talked about. You lose Eric McCoy on the second drive of the game. And Ruiz kicks over to center. Calvin Throckmorton goes in at right guard. You don't miss a beat. What an opportunity for that dude who is swole, by the way. Chase Duplantis. If you told me Jameis would only have 150 yards, I would not have thought we'd won, especially wouldn't have thought he threw 5 touchdowns. Yeah, fewest yards in the history of the NFL for a quarterback that threw 5 touchdowns in a game. Trivia. Good job, Drew. Facebook. He was trying to X out of the Facebook live feed. Iraka smashed the like button. How about the USC kicker getting ejected for targeting? What a world, huh? Eric, morning, Matt. It's enjoyable watching our defense play. Everyone just does their job. You can tell how cohesive they are as a unit. How about Paulson Adebo yesterday, man? For sure. Quan Alexander was awesome. Paulson Adebo played way better than I think anyone realistically expected. And you're going to get better, by the way. How about Marshawn Lattimore? I haven't seen the report, but did he break his wrist? Goes in the locker room, gets a cast, comes back and plays the second half with a cast on his hand. And guess what? You're going to get better because you're going to get Bradley Roby this week. I mean, at one point you had Adebo and Trufant as your boundary corners. Didn't miss a beat. Jeffrey Parrott, morning, Scone. Any injuries after the Saints game? Well, Eric McCoy was McCoy and Lattimore were the 2 big ones. We'll get an update on them. Mark Allen, call me crazy. I look forward to the post-game show more than I do LSU playing in the field. That would be Whiskey and Wine. Tell a friend that every single LSU football game, as soon as the clock hits 0, be with us on the Watch 1045 ESPN YouTube channel or on the 1045 ESPN Facebook page. Now, I did text the Whiskey and Wine link to everyone on my text line, but apparently that text didn't go through till like 1:30 a.m. I texted as soon as we went live, but apparently it just took a long time for it to actually send. I don't know why. I'm very sorry for that, but I do intend to text it. I'll try to do it sooner next week. Matthew Lusto, morning, last-ditch effort at enjoying vacation mimosas in the United Lounge in Newark. Great pairing with that W. Love the energy last night. All right, Lusto. Speaking of crypto, there are ads for Grayscale all over Newark Airport. Retail is about to go insane. So Grayscale is the Grayscale, the Bitcoin Grayscale trust. It's what it sounds. It's a trust that bought a bunch of Bitcoin, and they have it as a trust on the New York Stock Exchange. Hey, Dad. Good morning. Cliff Nelson. Good morning. Eric Wilderrotter, now seeing what Ryan Nielsen is doing with a bunch of undrafted free agents as both an LSU and Saints. Are you happy he was forced to stay? I hadn't thought of it like that. I think LSU's issues are far more severe than just who the defensive line coach is. I understand Nielsen would have been defensive coordinator, and that would have been very interesting to see. I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. Jesse Brown, Lattimore got paid. Contract year, bro. Brian Powell, Tony Jones looked good. He did look very good. A perfect compliment, man, to Kamara. Kamara had 20 rushes for 83 yards. Jones, 11 for 50. So Jones actually had more yards per carry. I would like to see the number of carries for Kamara come down. I don't want him taking 20 carries a game. But, Kamara also, in the game, had 3 catches, just 8 yards. But 23 touches, I wouldn't rather him not have 20 carries in the ball game. But you can get that down to 12 to 15. I'd feel much better about it. Patrick Ramos, sorry for my Jamar pessimism. Let's see, jump back here on Facebook. As always, y'all, shout out to Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. They're just the best. If you need an orthopedic, go to Brock. My mom's actually having hip replacement surgery tomorrow. Of course, she's having it done at Brock. So, I think Dr. Rodriguez, she had hip surgery once before, and Dr. Rodriguez did it. I don't know who's doing her hip replacement. I would assume it's Dr. Rodriguez, but they're all great at Brock, man. You need an orthopedist, you go see Brock. They're the best. Of course, Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. If you have had a damage, if the insurance adjuster has been in your house, as soon as you get your scope of work paperwork, which is basically your insurance approval for what work they're gonna do, send that to us and we can start picking shingle colors and laying shingle pronto. Chris Maggio, good morning. How about the Saints? Winston had a great presence, made some great decisions. Hope that trend keeps rolling. Hey, man, what happened with Callaway killed me in fantasy. Yeah, he had the 14-yarder at the beginning. I keyed on him to make someone else beat you. So you know who did? Juwan Johnson, 2 touchdowns. You know who else killed the Saints was Adam Troutman. I was bummed to see it, man. I like Troutman a lot. I'm super high on him in this offense. He had more targets, Troutman did, than anyone on the team. They targeted Troutman 6 times. He had 3 catches for 18 yards, but he had 2 key drops, man. That cannot happen. He's got to catch the football. Brandy Lewis, good morning. Daniel Cass, don't mean to seem pessimistic, happy with the Saints win, but the Bucs beat them last year in the playoffs after being shut out in the regular season. Your thoughts? What's the NFL, bro? I mean, yeah, it's hard to win in the NFL. But the reality is when you look at all the adversity the Saints faced in that game, you're going against Aaron Rodgers. Your home game is played in Jacksonville in front of more Green Bay fans, so that game should have been in the Dome. You lose that advantage. You got to play Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. You don't have Mike Thomas. You don't have David Onyemata. You had all the turnover you did this offseason. To go out there and so thoroughly whip their behind basically was a statement that this team ain't going nowhere. I mean, it's not like the Rams beating the mess out of the Bears last night. The Bears are just a bad football team. It's not like, look, Arizona beating Tennessee the way they did in Tennessee was super impressive. How about Philly pounding the Falcons in Atlanta? Oh. But, you saw some one-sided games. There's some bad teams. The Packers have been to back-to-back NFC championship games. I mean, that's one of the prohibitive favorites, not only just in the NFC, but to win the Super Bowl. So the fact that you went so thoroughly dominated them shows, okay, you can still be a contender. I'm not saying you're the favorite. I'm not saying you're going to replicate that performance every week, but I mean, the times we've seen that type of performance from New Orleans, the Sunday Night Football against Dallas back in 2006, the 2009 Monday Night Football game against New England in the Dome. I mean, those games that stand out where the Saints so thoroughly dominated an opponent, those are the best teams the Saints ever had, and it's one of them. We saw another one yesterday afternoon. Charlie Cavell. Tommy, did you get to smash the like button, Matt? I don't smash and tell. The like button, that is. Chris Keller, did it look like Rodgers really doesn't want to be there? He looked disappointed, but it's a veteran guy that also knows it's a long season. Is Brad Davis able to fix the LSU line this year? Paul, I think it's going to be a struggle all year. you have veteran players being coached by someone with a completely different style and technique. I think, but I do believe that long term, that was a good move from James Craig to Brad Davis. Thoughts on Lattimore contract, him now needing surgery. I didn't see that he needed surgery. Gosh, dog it. I just celebrated last night after the win. Gosh, dog it. Oh. Dude, I totally missed this last night. They gave him the deal last night. A 5-year, $97 million. So basically, you go out there and play with a broken wrist. You've proven that we got you. Oh my God, largest full guarantee signing for y'all. I'm sorry, man. I totally missed that last night. I just totally missed that happened. Wow, that's awesome. Good for him, man. Hell yeah. Thank you, Marshawn. You go out there and you lock down Devontae Adams and you play with a broken wrist. You're committed to us. We're committed to you. Let's roll. Let's roll. In. Love it. Let's see. Charlie Cavell. Impressive Saints. Oh, it is 7:50. Let me do 5 more minutes, y'all. Bo Brown, are you still using your magic metric from last season? I have not yet, Bo. But I will. Yeah, I will start. Let's test it out again. Here's what I'll do. I'll test it out this week. I did not do it this past weekend. I'll test it out, maybe even tonight, if it will work. And the next time I have a game, I'll let y'all know. The next time I have a play, I'll let y'all know. Drew Harris, Lawrence Burley, Preston Clark. Matt, I Googled the word entertaining, and your mug popped up. LOL, great video yesterday. Thank you, Preston. I enjoyed doing the video, hopefully as much as you all enjoyed watching it. Thoughts on the Tigers, their lackluster performance against the Pokes. Find me 3 SEC wins. So, Charlie, I'll put to you this way. Go back to 2017. LSU gets blown up at Mississippi State. They lose to Troy. Nobody was thinking they were going to win a conference game. And they ended up going 9-3. The only loss the rest of the way was Alabama. They sort of steadied themselves. And this team can do it too. I don't know that I think this team is going 9-3. That means they have to go 6-2 in conference. I don't think that's happening. But, I think this is, potential like a 4-4 SEC team. I certainly think they could beat Mississippi State. I certainly think they could beat Auburn at home. We're going to find out about Auburn this week. Auburn had 2 impressive wins, but it's against one of the worst teams in the FBS, and then they beat Alabama State from the SWAC. So now you punch at your own weight going to to Penn State. We'll find out about Auburn this week. I think Kentucky looks good. I still think that's a tough game, but it's winnable. Florida, I think, is going to be really tough now with Richardson playing the way he is. But that's still in Baton Rouge. Ole Miss, I'm trying to tell you all about Ole Miss. Bama, look at A&M. A&M can't move the football without Haynes King. If Calzada's the guy, they're in trouble, bro. And Arkansas looked great against Texas, but that's in Baton Rouge, and I don't think Arkansas is a great team. I think they played a great game on Saturday. So, yeah, man, let it play out. Preston Clark was watching Drew Brees on Sunday Night Football. Felt sorry for him when he commented on Jameis saying the Saints have been missing the deep ball. He would know. Dylan Landry. Post-game Scone was awesome, LFG. Dax Jeter, Eddie update on Red Hat. Nope. Kelly Gross, good morning. Brennan Carrier, good morning. Don't pull into my driveway. He pulled into my driveway. All right, I got to go, y'all. Plumber's here to do the plumbing for the outdoor kitchen. Y'all have an awesome day. Locked on LSU coming up. AFR at 3. If you have not done so yet, please subscribe to the Locked on LSU podcast. It would be a massive help. Also, please subscribe to the Scone and Tea podcast. As always, shout out to Brock. They're tagged in the Facebook post, and HUDCO Roofing, HUDCOroofing.com, HUDCOroofing.com. Got to get Drew to the cardiologist. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you for Locked on LSU and AFR3. Peace.